afternoon, kids. Welcome to your English live class today. Today we will be learning about different kinds of nouns. So today we are going to learn about three kinds of nouns. If time permits, we will go to the fourth kind of nouns based on its countability and uncountability. Okay. So yesterday we have learned in a quick revision, we learned and revised about proper noun, common noun, and collective nouns. Alright. Today we are going to learn about concrete, abstract, and material nouns. So today these are the three divisions of nouns which we are going to revise. Concrete, material, and abstract noun. So today while we are revising, it's a quick revision which helps you to recollect the concept for the examination, before the examination. So concentrate in the class without sending any emojis in the class group. Anushri Longarke, Avani Longarke. Concentrate in the explanation, no need to write anything what is written on the board, and you will be getting the words based on today's explanation in your WhatsApp group. This repeatedly in every class I am telling you. Okay. Now let's see what is concrete noun. Concrete noun is a noun which we can see, touch, hear, smell. Okay. So first of all, you must understand it's a concrete object or it has a concrete figure, so that we can see it first of all. Second, you can touch it, you can smell it sometimes. If it can produce the sound, then you can hear it also. Okay. And some of the concrete nouns you can even taste. Not all the concrete nouns. But you must understand that all the concrete nouns can be seen and can be touched. This is the basic thing which you should understand. For example, your book. So here concrete noun means nouns which can see and touch. Example, book. You know, you can see the book and also you can touch it. Tiger, you can see a tiger and if you have guts, you can touch it. Right? And a bucket, you can see a bucket and you can touch it. So things which we can see and touch are called a concrete nouns. Then what is abstract noun? Just opposite to concrete. Abstract means there is no particular shape. No particular, हिंदी में बोलते हैं उसको रूप नहीं है. So this particular abstract nouns, it doesn't have a figure, it doesn't have a shape, but it exists. Then how do we understand it? We cannot see it and we cannot touch it. Abstract nouns cannot be seen and cannot be touched. Then how do we know that there is a noun like this? Yes, we can feel it. We can feel it. Okay. We can feel it. We cannot touch or see it. So this is abstract nouns definition in short. Abstract nouns can be felt or we can feel it, but we cannot touch or we cannot see it, but it is existing. We can feel it with or we can think about it with our brain. We can feel it in our mind and we can think about it with our brain. That is what is called an abstract noun. For example, bravery. Example is bravery. You know that many people they are very brave. For example, soldiers. They are well known for the soldiers are well known for their bravery. So what is bravery? We cannot see the bravery covering the soldiers. But from their actions, the way in which they are fighting with the enemy without losing the courage, we can understand that they have bravery in the they are brave. Next, another thing is that fear. Next, happiness. Childhood. All these are examples. Here you can write any examples: bag, dog, pen, pencil, anything. Here you see, sometimes many of you may be afraid of, or you may be having fear about snakes. Okay, some children may be having fear about cockroaches. So when a child see a cockroach, we cannot see the fear coming and covering that child. But by seeing the expression of the child, we can understand that the child is afraid of something, right? And the moment you see the snake, how do you understand fear? You get nervous, right? You get that shocking effect on your body. You can feel the fear, but you cannot see the fear coming and covering you, right? You cannot touch the fear, but you can feel it. You become very nervous. When my papa gifted me a pink frock, my happiness has no bounds. So how do you understand your happiness? Your heart is filled with joy, right? You can experience it, you can feel it, right? So, but you cannot see the happiness coming and staying around you. And you cannot touch the happiness. Happiness come, I will touch you. You cannot do that. But we can feel it, right? So, bravery, fear, happiness, childhood. I spent my childhood in my village. So can you go to the village right now and see your childhood? Where is my childhood? Can you see it? We cannot, right? But we can remember about it. We can feel our childhood days which we spent in village. We can recollect the memories. We can feel it. How was our childhood? Whether we spent it happily or not. We can feel it and we can think about it using our brain. But we cannot see the childhood roaming in the village, or we cannot touch our childhood, right? So these are all some of the common abstract nouns which are very familiar for you. More examples are given in your textbook. Read the lesson. Okay. Now, what is material noun? The third division of noun which we are going to discuss today is material noun. Material noun is nothing but it is a material with which things are made. I am writing very short descriptions because it is a revision class. Maybe it is word, it is phrases, so that you can have quick recap. Okay. So here you see, material noun means it is the noun or it is a material. It is a particular thing with which we are making something. For example, you know Maharashtra has a lot of means field. A lot of farmers are growing cotton. So you all might have seen cotton, right? So where do the cotton goes? The white color coffee cottons goes to the mill. And in the mill, what do? They spin it into yarns, then into threads, and finally it reaches us back in the form of cotton cloths. Right? So that's why in EBS you study, we make cotton cloths with the cotton. Right? So here, cotton is a material noun. Okay? So examples are cotton. Another example is, you see, clay. You may wonder what do we do with the clay, right? With what do we make with the, what do we do with the clay? Proper spelling Pratyas COPPE. So good, answer is good. Now we are ready also. Mud, steel, good. So now you see iron, Rashi Vidikar, wool, good. Okay, children, you all are participating. Anushi Longadge, thread, copper, iron, math is end product better. Lavanya Pidurkar. Plastic, wonderful. You see, Lavanya Borkude, you should not write metal. Metal is a common noun. You know, in metal there are categories gold, silver, copper, brass, etc. So when you write metal, metal itself is a common noun, children. In metal, there are divisions. There are gold, silver, etc. So you have to specify. Don't write metal itself. Right? Iron is a metal. Right? Brass, it is a metal. Okay. Now, yeah. Now you see here clay. Why clay? You know, you might have seen the pots, right? Pots in which gamla we say that. Pots in which we grow the plants. Also, in your house, 100% you all do have a teacup, right? The teacup is made of clay. Either it is made of china clay, very smooth, and on the designs are there. Lava people and all they use it for crockery, right? It is called the crockery. Glass is made of your teacup. You know, teacups are made of clay. Most of the teacups are made of clay, and this is used to make flower vase, pots, a lot of things, plates, and even hanging decorations, and even curtains. A lot of things are made with the clay. So clay is a material. Now another one is paper. Paper is a material now. And what do we make with paper? Simple. If you speak during this monsoon season, many of you might have enjoyed making paper boats, and maybe you have put it in the water, right? So you make paper boats with the paper. So paper become a material noun there. Otherwise, if you think it seriously, then paper cups, paper plates, and a lot of decorations, like kites, stars, and Akash Deep, you know that. A lot of lanterns. Akash Deep is called the lanterns. So a lot of decorative items are made of paper. So paper is a material noun. Okay. Cement is a material noun. Wonderful. We are staying in Abuja Cement Colony, so we should never forget about cement. Cement is a material noun. What do we do with cement? With the cement, not only that we are making building buildings, but with the cement we are making bricks. You may be knowing hollow bricks. The name of the brick with which we are making with the cement and sand is called a hollow bricks. And next thing is that with the cement and with sand, we are making statues. You might have seen big statues at the centers of squares, town squares or village squares. You might have seen the statues. So we make statues with the cement. Cement is a material noun. Also, sand is a material noun. And with the clay, just now only Ganesh Chaturthi was over. So all the Ganeshas, most of the Ganeshas are made of clay. Very few Ganeshas are made of, this year many of the people made it with the rice flour and etc. Many other things. Okay. So children, I hope you understood these three things. First one is concrete noun, second one is abstract noun, and third one is material noun. Concrete noun means the things which do have a concrete figure, which we can see and touch, are called the concrete nouns. Spoon, fork, plate, glass, table, chair, fan, building, anything. You just look around yourself, wherever you are sitting. Look just around you. Whatever you can see. Whatever the things you can see around you right now are concrete nouns. Okay. So you can understand so many things which we can see are C comes under only nouns. Now, what are abstract nouns? Abstract nouns are the nouns which we can only feel, which we cannot touch and see. We can only think about it or we can just feel it in our mind. For example, are bravery, fear, happiness, kindness, anger, and hunger, childhood, a lot and a lot. Okay, fear and bravery, honesty. Okay, fame, wisdom, foolishness. All these are abstract nouns. Now, material nouns are the nouns, name of things with which we are making something else. For example, cotton, clay, paper, cement, sand, gold, platinum, copper, brass, cement, wool, plastic, silk, etc. Okay. Now, because we do have time, we will just quickly revise the next division of nouns. That is countable and uncountable nouns. Countable and uncountable nouns. We have studied about countable and uncountable nouns in detail already with the help of a presentation. Okay. So now let's see very quickly. Let's see what is countable and what is uncountable nouns. Things which we can count are called countable nouns. Things which we can count using the numbers are called countable nouns. Things which we cannot count using the numbers are called uncountable nouns. This is the definition, right? For example, what are the things which you can count? Example, we can count pens, we can count books, we can count pencils, we can count fans. The class in which I am teaching you, there are 5 fans. At a glance, I can count it. And there are tube lights. So I can count right now itself 6 tube lights. So tube lights, fans, benches, chairs, tables, and books which you are using, bags, and students in a class. We can count the students in a class. It's not that the students cannot be counted. In my class, there are 41 students, right? So, all these things which we can count using numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, till that, okay, no problem. You can count it, right? So, if you can count anything with the help of numbers, then it comes under the category of countable nouns. Yeah. Bottles, pencils, marbles. Yes, marbles with which you are playing. Yes, sofas, cars, toy. Music we cannot count it. Music comes under uncountable nouns. Okay, chair. Okay, good. So you can hear the music, but you cannot touch and you cannot count it. So music comes under uncountable noun. Here, chairs, tables, good, bottles, fans, chalks, dusters, etc., etc., etc. Spoons, forks, plates, glasses. You just relate the things with the very familiar things around yourself so that your concept will be very clear. Okay. Now, music, we cannot count it, we can hear it, right? So it is uncountable noun. So that we will say that I played a piece of music on my piano. We cannot count it, right? And things which we cannot count. Yes, some children are writing. For example, things which are in liquid state, we cannot count it. And things which are very small, we cannot count. Things which are in the form of paste or cream, we cannot count it. Things which are in powder form, very small, liquid, paste, and which are very small, we cannot count it. Okay. And things which are in the form of gas, definitely we cannot count it. Then, how do we measure these things? We are not counting, but we are measuring it. You must understand, uncountable nouns cannot be counted, but it can be measured using the various units. Measuring units such as kilogram, gram, and liter, etc. You understand, children? Here, these things we are counting, and here these things we are uncountable nouns are measured using various units. Okay. So here you will go and buy not 10 attas. You will not go to the shop and say, "Uncle, give me 10 attas." Instead, you will say that, "Uncle, give me 1 kilo atta." Right? So here examples are atta, music, sugar, mustard, oil, petrol, water, Colgate. Not go to the shop and say, "Uncle, give me 2 piece." Will not go to the shop and say, "Uncle, give me 2 petrol." You will not go to the petrol bunk and say, "Uncle, give me 2 petrol." Instead, you will say that, "Uncle, give me 2 liter of petrol." Right? It's like that. So these things, sugar, you cannot go and say 100. "Uncle, give me 100 sugar." We will buy instead 2 kilos of sugar or 1 kilo of sugar. So we are measuring this using various units, but we cannot count it. You have seen the samples also. So children, I hope you understood the concept of concrete noun, abstract noun, material noun, countable and uncountable nouns through this revision class. I hope this quick revision might have helped you to recollect or remember these concepts. So based on these concepts, you will get exercises in your WhatsApp group. Please go to your WhatsApp group, see the exercises, complete it and send to me in my WhatsApp ID in PDF format. Send the screenshots. I have sent a video in which you can see how to convert it. If you have difficulty, call me and I will be there to help you. Okay, till we meet in the next class. Stay safe, be happy, take care.